but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Yeah, what?
Judge thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Nobody. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Batting second, center fielder,
Willie Mays. There goes Willie. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One down. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. Evers, the baby-faced assassin. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Back here at Oracle Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Pitching change here, Sam Hentges. And he can't make the play. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. First and second, two outs. Victor's up for the Cardinals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Gordon Graceffo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dobbins also getting ready. That one misses. Ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out.
With the 30th pick in the 4th round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Aaron Beach, a 2-year
Thrillers, Aaron Beach. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. And he can check first Double-A hit off his to-do list. That's gotta feel good. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. One gone runner at first. Here's the catcher, Jainer Fernandez. Brown just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Ground ball to the right side. There's one. That is a terrific double play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. One down. Aaron Beach digs in now. The dish for Tulsa, Aaron Beach.
Aaron Beach.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Here's Jackson Churio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in... Out to short, De La Cruz. The flip, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impact.
Opening day here in Cincinnati, and always a good time. You know, Singy, this Reds team may have been swept by the Dodgers in the wild card series last year, but they made some noise.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Terry Francona as well as their pitching staff. It was the loudest of the bunch. The Reds leaned on those arms the entire year. The offense had its moments, but make no mistake, that pitching staff was the reason the Reds reached the postseason.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And ball one. 8. Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Ashcraft in his 4th year. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Not working out for him.
Here's a 1-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Adele takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Payne. 0-1. That clips the corner. Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Bush wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Here's the catcher, Capes Brendan Donovan. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Doubled his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Gets the K, and that ties the career total of Randy Johnson.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game.
8-inning heroics. Junior thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz. A chance at his first save of the year.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Way inside, gets out of the way. On the ground to third. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just
got him. Ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bailey wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The 0-2.
Number 9.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Doyle thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Colorado.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel runs. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Aaron Judge steps in. Not many hitters combine strength and discipline quite like him.
He's a superhero.
You might be right.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Aaron Judge.
That misses. Ball 1. Judge matched a homer in his last.
Him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. So now with 1 away and a man, 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. And he can't make the play.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't seem aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Up next for the Giants,
Luis Arraez stands in. Judge, a former MVP, 33 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Slides for the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Yankees, The designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter. Ramos on his way over. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham at first. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder,
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Williams on his way over. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Yordan.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. And Ryan McMahon, 1 for 3. Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Boost your confidence.
And now it's going to be Albert Pujols to first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag him out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher. Release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now
you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 down, base is empty. Connor. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.